Welcome back, guys, to this our 11th tutorial on our focus on HTML and CSS for beginners. In this tutorial, we are going to be learning how to add video, audio, and some other content like YouTube videos and Google Maps to our website. So in order to accomplish that, we'll learn how to use the video, audio, and iframe HTML5 elements. So here is a sample of what we are going to be building in this tutorial. We'll see how to add a video to our website. As you see, this is a video. We're also going to see how to add audio to our website. So we'll see how to add audio to our website. We're also going to see how to add a YouTube video to our website. And we're going to see how to also embed Google Maps into our website. So all these have the building functionalities of the different tools. Like videos, you can forward, backward, pause, play, increase the volume, reduce the volume, full screen and reduce the full screen, download the video, increase the playback speed. Same for audio, you can forward, play, volume, increase, reduce, download, increase and reduce playback speed. Same for YouTube videos. See that you have propositions on the YouTube videos you want to watch here. You can pause, play, increase volume, reduce volume, add subtitles, captions, change the resolution of the video, expand to full screen also, as well as videos. Google Maps, the same for Google Maps. You can zoom in on the map, zoom out on the map, move the map left, right, up, down, and view a full screen of the map as well. So that's just built-in functionality to HTML5, and we're going to see how to use different elements to accomplish this. So I just went ahead and created a project, and what we are going to be using for this video, we have our index.html, and in the same folder we have our test audio which we'll be using. We have our test video which is an mp4 video, and we have a test poster which is an image we are going to be using in this tutorial. Our HTML code is empty, nothing in the body, and in the head nothing as well. We just have the style stack we added. So to make things look better, we're just going to change the background color and center align everything we have in our content. So we'll just add some small styles to our HTML here, and if we save now, see that it's center aligned for all the inline elements, and we're going to have a background color of gray. So we can start populating our HTML with the necessary content. So the first HTML element, HTML5 element that permits us to add some content, multimedia content to our page, we are going to be looking at the video HTML element. So you just type video, you get the video HTML element, and you see this source attribute that tells us where the video is going to be coming from. The video is in the same folder as our index.html, so we are going to enter the name of the video. In this case, it's our test video.mp4, which is this video here. So we have the video in our, we can now see that we'll get the video, but the video is wide, it occupies all the screen, and we don't want that. We want the video to have dimensions we can see based on the size or the width of our screen. So we can just give this video some attributes, the width and height attributes, so our common width. So we can just give it a width of, let's say, 512, and that's because of the dimension of my screen. You can give the width and height any dimension you want depending on the size of your screen or what the size you want the video to have. So if we save now, see that the video now has the dimensions we gave here, the width and height, but the video has more controls. The video cannot play. So what we'll do is we are going to add an attribute to this video called controls, and with this attribute now, you see that the video comes now with controls to pause, play the video, increase, reduce the volume, maximize, increase playback speed, and download the video. So we can play the video. So you see that we get the video now on our website just using this HTML element, the video element, and the control attribute with the width and height. But that's not all. We can add more attributes to this video element to add new effects. For example, if we want the video to play back after it has completed, we can add an attribute known as loop, for example, loop. And if we save, the video is going to play and is going to loop. That is going to start when the video ends, it's going to start back. So that's the function of the loop attribute. It permits the video to start back after it has ended. There's another attribute you can add here known as the autoplay attribute. The autoplay attribute is going to permit the video to automatically start without you pressing the start button on the video. And if we save, so you just notice that the video started automatically on its own because of the autoplay attribute without us pressing the play button. So those are some very useful HTML video attributes we can add to our video. There's also an attribute known as the preload attribute. This attribute has a default value of auto, and this auto just means that the browser is going to determine when to download the video for the user to play, and it usually occurs when the user presses the play button. The video is going to be downloaded and played to the user. It can also have a value of metadata. That's metadata, and this value just means that the browser is going to download only the metadata for this video, and it's not going to download the whole video. And it can also have a value of none, meaning that the browser is going to do nothing. But this attribute is not really frequently used, so it depends on your use case. You can take it out, and we can also take out the autoplay attribute so that the video does not play automatically when we don't want it to. But with that, we believe things are okay. And we see now that the video has a certain initial page, which is not what we want. We want to give the video a poster. For example, let's say we want the video to have this poster when the video is not playing. What we can do is we can give it an attribute known as poster. So we're going to come to the video and see and give it an attribute poster. So this poster attribute is going to have the image which we want to use as the poster, and in this case it's our poster, it's our test poster image. So if we save now, you notice that when the video is not playing, it has this poster, which is the image we added here, this poster. So we'll get this image now on the video when it's not playing, and it's the poster for the video. So that's for the video element. Let's just put a comment here, video. Okay, so we have the comment video to indicate to us that this is where we're at our video. Let's go now beneath and work now with audio. So let's just put audio here. So we have audio. So for audios, how do we add audios to our HTML element, to our HTML page? We use a similar approach. It's just adding the audio element. See that this audio element also has source, and is the source to our audio, the source for our audio video. Sorry, the source for our audio. In this case, the audio.mptv file. So it's test audio.mptv. And if we save, what you notice is the audio does not appear on our website, and it's because we need to add an attribute known as controls, the same as we did for the video. An attribute here, controls, and we will save. We now see the audio now on our web page, and the audio now appears because of this control attribute we added. The audio comes with controls, permitting us play, increase and reduce volume, and mute the audio, download the audio as well. So with this audio as well, we can increase the width of the audio if you want, but the audio does not come with a width attribute here permitting us to change the width of the audio. The way we can change the width of the audio is if we come to our styles and we give the audio, we grab the audio HTML element and we decide to give it a width here. We'll give it a width of, let's just say 700 pixels. Oh no, let's give it the same width as the video, in this case 512. Pixels. So you see now that the audio and the video have the same width. So that's the audio HTML element. This audio HTML can also have the different attributes the video had, like the loop attribute to make the audio start playing back when it has finished, and the autoplay attribute to permit the audio start playing automatically on its own without you pressing the play button. So it's going to function in a similar way to the video element with similar attributes. Let's just give it a margin top of 20 pixels so that it's moved away from the video HTML element. Okay. So one thing you have noticed here is that the video element has a type which is MP4 in this case, and the audio element has a type which is MP3. But not all browsers are going to understand. We can see in presently all browsers are going to understand MP4 and MP3, but in the past it was not that way. And the way you could specify the different types of audios or video formats for your files is going to just be slightly different. What you do is you are going to move the source attribute out of the video HTML element, and you come to the body inside the video element, and you have another element known as the source element, which is a self-closing tag, and you can now paste the source of your audio or video here. What you do here is you can now include different sources for your videos such that the browser can determine which type to play. And the different sources which were common or which are common, you have videos having the MP4 type, you have the OGV type, the OGB file format, and you also have the WebM. So these are the common formats, and by specifying things in this way, it's going to permit the browser choose the format or the video extension which is appropriate for the browser to play. And once he finds one he can play, is going to play that video. If we save it now, we will notice that nothing is going to change on our web page. It's going to behave the same way because the browser can already play MP4. It's going to play the MP4 on your website. But specifying this way permits the browser determine which one he likes best and play the video based on that format. It's a similar thing for audio. What you do is you take away the source from the tag, the opening tag, and in the body you include a source HTML element, and you can have different sources. This here you have the source. In this case, it's testaudio.mp3, the source. You can have different sources, and the common source for the different types of formats for audio, you could have an ACC file sound for the same audio. You could have a dot wave audio. So you see that in this way you can have the same audio with different formats, and you just specify all the formats here so that the browser can determine which one it can use and play the audio based on the format it supports. And what you do is you can also add a paragraph here or an HTML element to tell in such a way that if the browser cannot play any of these formats, MP4 or WebM, it sends a message to the user. The user is going to see this paragraph, and you can just say your browser does not support the video element. So in this way, the user knows that if the video does not play, it's going to show this paragraph, and the user knows that he has to upgrade his browser or something of that sort because his browser cannot play videos. Similar to audio, you can add a paragraph here and tell the user that his browser does not support the audio HTML element, and this is just fallback text in case the video audio does not play. And that's everything you need to know about videos and audio. The next very important element we are going to be using, which is an element which can permit you embed. You can talk of almost any type of thing into your website. You can embed a website into your own website using this element. A web page, you can embed a YouTube video into your website, embed Google Maps into your website, even code sources into your website using this element. It's the iframe element. Let's just say iframe. So this iframe element is what can permit you to do that. Let's consider a case where we want to embed a YouTube video into our website, and I've gone ahead and I already have a video here. So this is my channel and the 10th tutorial which I was talking about HTML forms. Let's say we want to embed this video into our website. What you do is, and you can do this to any video, so you just come to share, embed, then you copy this iframe HTML element and its content. I can paste it now into your own website. You can change the width and height because this is actually the width which is going to be used. Let's just take the width and height of our own YouTube video. Sorry, yeah. Let's just take the width and height of the previous video added to our website, so that the YouTube video and this video have the same width and height. And if we save now, let's see. If you save now and come to our website, you see that you have the YouTube video. This YouTube video we have from YouTube embedded into our own website, and that's all thanks to this iframe HTML element. You can just give a margin top to the iframe HTML element here, so that let's just say iframe, give a margin top of 20 pixels. So you see that the video now has just to give this margin at the top here. So we see a YouTube video embedded into our own website, and we can pretty much do anything with it. We can play it, increase the volume, put caption, change the resolution, the same as we do YouTube videos. And that's the iframe HTML element. We can do the same for Google Maps. Still using the iframe element, we can add a Google map into our website. And what you do is you come to a map, you choose the location you want to add to your website, and you click on the share button on Google Maps. So when you come to share, you have this embed option here. You choose embed, then you are given this iframe. So you see that is thanks to the iframe that this is possible. You copy the iframe that I've given you, and you come now back and paste the iframe which was given to you. You can also change the width and height to match, so that it should match that of the initial video of the initial video from YouTube. So you have this width and height attribute, width and the height attribute. And if you save now and come back to your website, if you scroll down, you now see that you have also a Google map embedded into your website. So we have this Google map, this actual position, location on Google Maps embedded into your website. You can zoom in, zoom out, view a larger map if you wish to view a larger map of the website, and pretty much do anything you could do on Google Maps itself thanks to this iframe which you have added to your website. So that's it, guys, for this tutorial. We have everything covered here. We have seen how to add videos to our website, how to use different attributes on these videos, add audio as well and use attributes on it. I've also seen how to add a YouTube video to our website and how to add a Google map to our website. So if you know you had value from this tutorial, please consider subscribing to this channel.